Hey, what's going down YouTube? Triple Tapper here. I wanted to do a quick review on my stethoscope. This is the Littman Master Cardiology series. I've had this particular stethoscope for probably, I don't know, 2.5 years or so, somewhere around there. I do have another one, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. But again, this is the Littman Master Cardiology. One of the first things you notice is that there's not the double-sided piece here. It's just the one side. Normally with the double-sided you have, the bell and the diaphragm, and you can just flip the piece over to go from one or the other. That is used to auscultate different frequencies of sounds. For example, the bell is used to detect low frequency sounds, and the diaphragm is used to detect high frequency sounds. So, whenever you're auscultating a patient's heart sounds or breath sounds or, bowel sounds, whatever you're trying to listen to, you could hear different pitches, different frequencies of the sounds based off of which side that you're using. With this is what Littman refers to as a tunable diaphragm. So in order to use the bell, we're just going to pretend, this is a patient's chest. You just apply light pressure to hear those low frequency sounds, and then to hear the high frequency, you just apply a little bit more firm pressure. So you don't actually have to take the time to stop and flip it over and make sure, when you flip, we've all done it, you flip it over and you tap it when you're listening, make sure I'm on the right spot. And if you work in an ER like I do, you could get really busy and go and start listening and then go, oh crap, I forgot to flip it to the diaphragm, and vice versa. So Littman has kind of taken the guesswork out. It's just light pressure, firm pressure, real simple, and you can auscultate both of those kind of aforementioned sounds. I absolutely love this stethoscope. I'm not a cardiologist. I don't work in cardiology per se. However, whenever I'm listening to a patient's breath sounds, heart sounds, whatever I'm listening to, I need to or want to be able to hear their sounds as clear as possible. And that's absolutely what this does. Years ago, when I was first out of nursing school, I had I think it's the classic SE2. They go for, I want to say, about $100. It's a decent stethoscope. Excuse me. Littman makes high quality products. I've also used the Prestige. I absolutely hated that stethoscope. It was just like a big monster on the end of it. It was huge, and if I was being attacked or something, I could whack them with it. Kind of same thing with this, but even still, it's lighter, in my opinion, than the Prestige. But like I said, the purpose of stethoscopes is to be able to listen to things, and just like anything that you're using, particularly when you're taking care of a patient or their life may be at stake, you want to be able to listen and be able to hear clearly. And know what it is exactly you're listening to. So this is fantastic for that. You can pick up murmurs and rubs and gallops and adventitious breath sounds, all kinds of stuff, very very easily with this stethoscope, in my opinion. Since I've had this, is the second one that I've owned. The first one I'll show you here in a minute. I still have it. It just has a little tear down here at the bottom, and like I said, I'll show you that in a minute. I just haven't sent it off to get it fixed. Of all the stethoscopes that Littman makes, I believe this one has the highest warranty. I believe it's rated at 7 years. Also, their acoustics is rated as outstanding. And I believe this one has the highest one. Now, the only other stethoscopes that are kind of more high-end, if you will, are the ones that you can actually record sounds with. And that, I don't see the need for that. It's not something that I would need. So, I went with this one. We'll kind of try to spread it out here and let you kind of look at it. I believe the length is 27 inches, so it's a little bit shorter than like the SE2 or maybe some of the other ones. The earpieces here, these are, see if I can maybe focus in and get a little bit better. These are really squishy, and they're super comfortable. They do not hurt my ears at all. I don't have the box anymore, or at least if I do, I can't find it, or the instruction manual. I didn't really need it because I've owned them before, but you get a manual, and then you get, here, let me zoom in here a little bit better. Then you get, an extra set of earpieces. They come in this. There's also another set of earpieces. These are firmer. If you prefer a firmer type of earpiece, I do not. I like the soft, squishy. But again, you get a backup set of those, which is really nice. You want to change them out or whatever. And also you get this little piece. This is an adapter. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to put it on through this camera here so I can show you guys what it looks like. Actually not that difficult if you're actually looking at it. Trying to do it through the camera. Hang on a second. Let me do it off camera. Hang on. Oh. Yep. Okay. Here we go. So you see this brings down the diameter quite a bit. And what this is helpful for, you can use this as, of course, for like your pediatric patients. I occasionally see pediatric patients in the ER. Also, this is really, really useful if you've got an obese patient, a really, really large patient that you're trying to maybe say auscultate maybe their mitral valve, or possibly at the apex of their heart, or even with lung sounds, if they're densely covered in flesh, so to speak. It can be really, really difficult, but this, and it still works off the same concept. So you just apply the light pressure, firm pressure, and it still does the same thing as if you didn't have it. I've used this a few times, obviously not in a while, as you see all the dust on it, but and it pops off really easily as well. So definitely want to hang on to this. It may come in useful. So this is the I believe they call it the black edition. I really, really liked it. I thought it was a sexy looking stethoscope, if you could call a stethoscope sexy. Let me show you my other one here. This one was the very first one that I got. And let me see if I can zoom in and get that little tear. It's right there. Let me see if I can make it a little. There we go. It's just a little tear. And I think I can send this in for like, I don't know, $50 or $25 or something like that. It's not real expensive to change it out. I've just been lazy and haven't done it. Another cool feature, I haven't done it on the other one, but let me see if we can zoom in here. You can see that these are engravable. I didn't have mine engraved so much for vanity, with all my credentials and everything, but sometimes we've been known to set a stethoscope down or something and they miraculously grow legs. So this way, you have it engraved, a person can't argue that, hey, that's my stethoscope. Also too, that's why I put these little kind of tags on them. These are actually armbands. They're both, I had both of them on there. They're both the allergy bands for patients. You can see that this one has faded significantly because I've just had it for a long time. So anyway, and I think I had this done at it's like Things Remembered or Everything Remembered or something. It's a place usually in the malls. You can go and have it done for not a whole lot of money to have it engraved. But like I said, these stethoscopes are absolutely fantastic. The tubing has kind of I think they call it a double lumen. So there's like a tube inside of a tube here, which helps to make the acoustics so much better. I mean, like I said, I highly recommend going to, like a local scrub shop or something, or, medical supply place that sells stethoscopes, and just pick one of these up, bring an alcohol pad with you, pick one up and just listen on yourself or listen on your friend, whatever. And I think you will immediately hear the difference. So this is my video. It's my review on the Littman Master Cardiology. Just wanted you guys to see it. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything else you'd like for me to review, just leave them down in the bottom. Until next time, Triple Tapper, out.